Let's bring in ABC News political director Rick Klein. Rick, I know you've had a very busy few days. We appreciate you joining us. So let's start there. We heard in Selena's report House Democrats doing a video call today. Senator Mark Warner trying to organize a meeting of senators. What are your sources telling you about how this all plays out over the next few days?
This is a critical stretch for Biden's campaign if he hopes to stay in the race. He's going to be joined by some key allies today in Pennsylvania. But starting tomorrow, Congress is back in Washington. There will be meetings. There will be discussions, some formal, some informal, all on one topic. Should Joe Biden stay in this race? Does he have a path to regaining some electoral viability that he's lost in the last couple of days? And also this week, he's got the NATO summit here in Washington, a press conference on Thursday. This is an absolutely critical time for him to prove to these Democrats that he can keep their confidence. You know, when he said that none of them have asked for him to step aside in the leadership, he is testing that proposition in the next couple of days.
And Rick, as we look at the timeline here, is there a point when it becomes too late for Democrats to change their nominee and still have a shot at actually winning the election?
Yeah, such an important question, Whit, for Democrats right now. Functionally speaking, there's always a way to replace a nominee who wants to be replaced. But by far the easiest way to do that is before he or she is actually nominated. The Democratic convention starts a little more than a month from now in Chicago. So that may seem like there's a little bit of time. But actually, Democrats are planning to begin the process of a virtual nomination just 2 weeks from now. So the ideal situation for Democrats would to figure out 100% who the nominee will be before that process begins. Otherwise, this could be a very messy summer and fall for Democrats.
Yes, a pivotal couple weeks. So what is the strategy on the other side from the Trump campaign and their plans ahead of the GOP convention?
Yeah, one campaign aide told someone on our team, we're trying something different for a change. We're trying to be quiet. Trump is trying to stay out of the news cycle, but that changes as well over the next week. He has a campaign event on Tuesday. He also is almost certain to pick his vice presidential running mate in the next week. The Republican National Convention, believe it or not, Whit, starts a week from tomorrow in Milwaukee.
A lot of people waiting to see who that running mate will be. Rick Klein, as always, we appreciate it. Thank you. And tune into This Week later this morning to see George's full exclusive interview with President Biden. Plus, George speaks exclusively with Secret Service Director Kim Cheadle about security threats and plans for the upcoming Republican and Democratic conventions.